Off the track, 3x2 miles at, so I guess that's 10 or 20 seconds a mile faster than marathon pace. So get it rolling. See if we're Chicago lean here. Shouldn't even, if I just make it through the day that I just go, whoa, oh wow, it's a little tight. Oh wow, it's a little tight. Must be the heart rate strap. Got up to like 164, 165. So yeah, that was a solid effort. Like I said, the good thing is the effort got hard, but it didn't get harder, if that makes any sense. So like it started off and I was like, ooh, I'm in trouble, I think. Sorry, trying to switch the power meter here for a little bit of accuracy. But yeah, just gonna switch shoes between the Zoomfly, and this is the original or second version of the 4%. I think I ran 226 in these. Great shoe, no complaints at all. Other than I didn't run in them enough, I think, so I don't think my foot was quite used to them, but it wasn't actually a problem on race day though, so that was kind of a testament to it. But we'll see if just switching them up, I don't know if we get different power meter ratings, I doubt it, but I think switching them will at least give me a feel, like on the fly, what it might feel like, whether that's gonna be drop in the shoe or whatever, so. 2 more 2x2 miles. Back up, but it was good. It was definitely where it needs to be. That was T-pace, like uncomfortably fast. Nice thing about these, shoes felt good though. They felt plenty fun. But you can feel the foot moving around and that flying in on the corners, like just a little, without being too weird. I don't think it mattered. I don't think the upper in this shoe moves. These socks match at least. Well, let's see. Post-run debrief. Just finished 3x2 mile. We are about 24 days so to Chicago Marathon 2019. So just kind of dialing it all in. Today was kind of more of a 10K type workout. So one of the last probably longer, harder sessions. So again, 3x2 mile, for all argument's sake, 30 to 40 minutes worth of quality work, broken into 10-minute segments. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, on the distance. But no matter what training plan you look through, I think whether that's what Nate Jenkins has me doing, what Arizona Elite, you go flip through people's Stravas, go look through Jack Daniels' book. I believe it's Fizigger's book. And I think Daniels has kind of 3x2 mile, maybe 4x2 mile. AZ Elite, I just saw them do 3, 4, or 5x2 mile. So everybody's kind of out doing about the same thing. I think the whole goal is probably one of the last, little bit faster than marathon session. It's faster than marathon pace. On the gas, so that maybe marathon pace for the workout this weekend and in a few weeks feels a little bit easier. But also I think just to stretch the system just a little, but not hurt yourself. So that was probably my objective through all 3 efforts today, was breathe a little bit harder, swing my arms a little bit harder than I normally would during a marathon workout, just to remind myself that I can go a little harder and faster. A simple cue I use is I'm like, dude, breathe harder. Come on, man, breathe harder. That usually makes the pace kind of increase. And that's kind of the whole goal, is breathe harder than you would during marathon. I was a little bit nervous. I think doing longer, slower stuff than coming to the track and actually doing a short workout for some reason is more intimidating than doing a long workout. So a little bit windy, but again, Chicago is the windy city, so I think running in the wind today, at least on that back stretch, was probably good for me mentally. The work's done. I mean, I was just listening to something yesterday and the guy said something that was kind of, I think, perfect for the marathon, and a marathon analogy is, at this point, you're not calling a taxi. You're far enough into this training cycle, how much work you've done. I think that example makes sense at mile 16 in the marathon, is you're probably not going to call a taxi, so you might as well just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We're far enough into the training cycle that it is what it is. You just do the work. You're not going to Chicago or whatever your big goal event is. So it's kind of comforting out there when you just kind of try to quiet your mind just a little bit. And in 3 sets of shoes, or a little pair of Nike SPs. They're kind of like the original Zoomfly with a little bit lighter upper. Love the shoe, it's really firm. So I did my first set in these. I think I hit about 10:28 for the 2 mile. The first mile was a little bit slow, so I don't know if that's really accurate, but it was about 10:28, probably, with the second mile being a little bit quicker, a little more honest. These felt really good. I really like the firmness of the old Lunar Foam. They don't move around a lot. The uppers are nice and stiff, so they're a good shoe. And then I moved into the second effort and pulled out my old Zoomfly 4%. And these don't really have that many miles on them. I ran Cal in them. I think I ran Chicago, maybe not in this pair, but something just like them. These felt really good. I think I closed 10:20, so with a little bit quicker last mile. So 8 or 9 seconds faster, but my effort was a little bit stronger. On the second effort, on the track, they kind of felt like they were moving around a little bit. Mainly that's just because the upper kind of flexes on the corners. I don't think that's an issue at all when you're out on the road running in a straight line, but it did feel a little bit weird. It might have just been my socks choice too. I had on some thinner than normal socks, so I wasn't feeling the volume out in the shoe as well as I would. And normally I'd have on like kind of a medium weight sock in the shoe just because I like the way it feels in there. But again, awesome shoe. Again, felt great. And let's see, third effort. Yeah, I had these on. Third effort, I had on the Vaporfly. Again, the last effort was 10:14, so back-to-back 5:07, 5:08 miles. I was kind of pushing down the accelerator a little bit, but the shoe felt good. Again, it's not the best shoe for running circles around a track, but it actually felt surprisingly really good today. I had heel lifts cut out and put in both of them, so I kind of like that. It takes the stress off my calf. Felt a little weird on the track, but out on the road when you're just rolling, it did feel pretty good. But again, solid shoe, enjoyed the upper. Like I said, starting to get a little bit warm out here, so I'm sweating, but I mean, like I said, everything about this material felt good. But I don't think you could go wrong with any 3 of these. I mean, they all, for all argument's sake, weigh about the same. This one probably feels whatever. I don't think it really matters. I think at this point when you're running this far, it's what feels the most comfortable. and it needs to be reasonably light and reasonably cushioned. But besides that, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. But yeah, so it's a great workout, and pretty happy to be done with it. It's kind of starting to get stressful this far out, so I need to just kind of relax and, you know, get recovered and get as fresh as I can. Like I said, I'm getting older, but I'm not necessarily getting slower yet.